Hey everybody, hey, it's me, Empress Arcana, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Hi guys. So, this is going to be another celebrity tarot healing reading, and this is going to be the first time I channel for the energy Kim Namjoon from BTS. Yes, I've had this one requested quite a bit for over a year now. Friends especially have requested this one, and it seemed like the right time to do it now. And I've been itching to do readings for other celebrities, so all suggestions are welcome in the comment section. Thank you so much for those that subscribe and like all that stuff. It really means a lot to me. I am trying to get back into doing something. I don't have a set schedule yet. I'm just producing them as I decide to do them. So yeah, this will be a reading for Kim Namjoon. I hope that you guys enjoy. Let's get intuitive, right? I have here the deck. Let's see what energies are coming through for Namjoon. What is coming through in his energy? All right. I also would like to say that I'm going into this reading blind. I don't know very much about, I haven't been keeping up to date with any celebrity stuff. So, yeah, just going in blind. Just an FYI. Also, disclaimer, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I am not claiming truth. These are just my intuitive opinions with pretty cards. And are they pretty? All right, let's see, Namjoon. Let's see what's coming through for you. All right. Okay, we're starting off with the Page of Pentacles. A student for life, I'm hearing. Definitely student energy, always wanting to learn more about the world around him, always studying, always wanting to be educated in higher realms and higher knowledge, I'm hearing. We have the Magician. Very cool. Okay. I love this card. I love the Magician, yes, but this rendition of the Magician, it's so bizarre. Let me take my glasses off. Excuse me. So let me put it here for you guys. Unfortunately, my iPad is old, so it's not the best camera, but what I see here, there's eyes everywhere. And interestingly enough, within where it would be the underwater, there's as the Magician is rising from the water, and all these eyes are staring and directing their attention to this little boat. This is very deep. So eyes on him, all these like eyes on him, and I feel this like pressure to perform, to be always presenting himself as authentically as possible, no tricks, because like the Magician in tarot can be somewhat of a trickster ruled by Mercury, and there is this energy of like, I have to show these fancy tricks, or it could be just like performances and so forth, but deep down there's this inner depth which we see. Let me put my glasses back on. You see, this is my dilemma. Glasses on, glasses off. Right here with the little boat, that is Namjoon's depth. Like, in that boat, rowing, or just like trying to find a way to still be his authentic self and continue doing so. But this is a very interesting card. I will get some clarifiers for it. But the Magician is a beautiful card because the Magician is about, in the traditional Rider-Waite, which I don't have it with me today for the reading, but in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, we have all the tools of the Magician, which are the suits of the tarot, right? We have the wands, we have the swords, cups, and pentacles, all there, meaning Namjoon has all these tools at his disposal. But still, he is keeping watch of all the eyes around him and wanting to put on his best face, but still stay true to himself. I see that in this energy, in that card specifically. It's a very particular energy I'm picking up. Let's see what else is coming through. Okay, these two want to come through. Let's see. Okay. We have here the Tower. I just heard in my mind, like, burn it down, burn it down. And when with all the doves flying off, like, and with the full moon in the background, there's so much symbolism here. And then next to it is the 8 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, so, oh my gosh. Yeah, and blinded. Yeah, the bird can't see. With this Tower. Give me a moment. I'm going to try to... Let me get some water. That is intense energy. My friend warned me. Not in a bad way. With the Tower, I'm going to close my eyes and try to see what I can see in my mind's eye. Now, traditionally, the Tower is that moment where something happens to us. It's like, it can also be seen as a spiritual awakening or reawakening. There is, I'm hearing it over and over in my mind, burn it down, burn it down, burn it down. I need to burn it down because there is something here in the 8 of Swords that is keeping Namjoon in this energy of, do I really want to see this at face value? Am I ready to take this in? Because the Tower is an abruptness that we don't calculate, no matter how strategic we are about what we want to do in life. The Tower comes in abruptly. The Tower waits for no one. Like, the Wheel of Fortune continues to move no matter what happens in our lives. But there is a more... because the Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, there is a different energy. This is Mars energy. This is like, take it down, what doesn't service you. And it's an awakening of sorts. It is a humbling of something has to do with the 8 of Swords. And it's interesting because of this Magician. And the first card we pulled is of being a student for life, because the Page of Pentacles, despite it being a page, there are still value to this page. Every single individual in the court for each suit has a purpose, like we all do in this life. We all have a purpose of existing, of coexisting. There is just reason for being. And right now I'm feeling from this energy, Namjoon is questioning a lot of things, just to question, not because of an existential crisis. I mean, who knows? But I don't pick that up. I am picking up just wanting to understand the world around him and himself. But in the process, there's something that unlocked, right? In this 8 of Swords, that in the traditional, excuse me, I can't speak. I'm getting too passionate here. I can't. With the 8 of Swords. Okay. Oh, my little girl. My doggo. She likes to hang around like by my feet whenever I'm doing readings. But she just bolted. She's like, I'm tired of you. But with the 8 of Swords, in the Rider-Waite, all the conditions, all the circumstances that are presented in the 8 of Swords, it's just that circumstantial, because every possible way there's an escape route. There's a way to move away from being tied up. The ropes are not even that tied up. You can escape. You can take the blindfold off. The swords are not even protruding you or anything. So the traditional Rider-Waite card of the 8 of Swords shows you there is a way out no matter what. And that is what this Tower moment is. The Tower is the way out, even if we might not like what is being presented to us. Okay. So there is something. Oh, there's a lot of energy here. Ooh. There is something that Namjoon wants to understand better, so he could say, "Okay, let it burn. Let it burn because I'm ready to take it to the next step." Because of this Eight of Swords, there is a sense of stagnancy. First off, because this magician here, this magician energy is showing that how can I be myself, not lose myself in the illusions of the magician. That's what I'm seeing. Oof, wow. Okay. Oh, this is so beautiful. The bottom of the deck, like I was gonna just pull it out, is the Two of Cups, and it's such a beautiful card. I feel this I feel that with everything going on, this part of the journey for him, for Namjoon, I feel that he is overcoming this big hurdle within himself, and he's going to be feeling so at peace with others, this kindredship, to be able to continue, even if he continues the search for knowledge, the search for truth within self and the world around him. There's going to be a time where it's just going to be like comforting and going into this energy. Excuse me. With that Two of Cups. I don't know if I said another suit. It's the Two of Cups. Oh, we have the Death card. Yes, exactly. He has a lot of Scorpio energy from in his natal chart. I remember seeing that. We have here the Death card. Now, I will share this. We are all students of this world, correct? Okay. In this world, we all live through certain cycles. Some of them feel worse than others, harder, difficult, struggles, whatever, what have you. Now, because I put it in the bottom of the Page of Pentacles, with this Death card energy, it's so strong. Death it could be because we have it here across the Magician. It's a sense of a sort of ego death. Okay. The Magician is, okay, when we look at the Fool's journey, we start off with the Fool, right? The beginning, the Fool, the innocence. Some say, I remember reading this in one of my many books when I first started studying many, many years ago, that the Fool is considered a holy madman. Why a holy madman? Why holy? Now, because the Fool does not care about anything else but the moment, the present moment, not the ego. The Fool has yet to develop an ego. The Fool just exists. It is the endless possibilities that we create in our lives, right? So, with that Fool, we go and say, we're going to take a leap of faith. What happens next? In that part of the journey, we take a leap. In that moment, we start developing what we want in our lives. The ego starts to form. Henceforth, the next card on our journey is the Magician. Right? Okay. So let's continue. With this Death card energy and the Magician, I am sensing an ego death for you, Namjoon. Whether this has happened or has happened before, I see, especially with the Tower, there is an ego death in the rise. And that doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that you're elevating to the next part of your journey. Whether you start off as the Fool again and go back into the Magician stance, whatever that might be for you. But there is something that you are deliberately ending so that you can continue to be a student, because you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to teach, you want to understand. That's what I'm feeling, and that's what I'm seeing. And in this day and age, with the Eight of Swords, we can fall into traps of the mind. We can feel that we lose our sense of control over a situation, the mind becomes our enemy. Because then, after the 8 of Swords, what do we have? The 9 of Swords. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, which I always refer to because this is how I learned. In the 9 of Swords, we have the individual in bed crying with the 9 swords to the side. It means anxieties and fears, overcoming, being able to overcome this. But can we? We are in a place that we feel so alone because the 9 in tarot associated with the 9, the ninth, excuse me, I got so into it. The 9th Arcana, the Hermit, ruled by Virgo. We want to be perfect. We want to make this lesson perfect and not have to do it again. But sometimes life doesn't work that way. We sometimes have to redo the lesson. In fact, perfect example is what we're going through right now with the transits. We have here currently Pluto is now retrograde. It was in Aquarius and now it's moving back. It has moved back, back into Capricorn. We are relearning certain lessons, and for some of us it's been really, really hard. Me included, I'm not going to even lie to you. But that's what it is about. But when we let go of ego and we say, we are a student, we are always willing to learn, or even better, when we let go of any preconceived notion, no expectations, we let it all go. We become our truest form. And what is that? A blank slate. Tabula rasa. We are just beginning again. And that is what I'm sensing for you, Namjoon. I feel that this is a new beginning for you with all the Scorpio energy that I'm feeling. And then with the Tower, that Mars energy, it's on fire. Let it burn. Something in your psyche, you have been wanting to let it go. Maybe it's time to. And it's going to bring you inner peace. And I'm going to pull some more cards because otherwise I won't shut up. I like this. I like this very much. I like the energy present. I really like. Very nice. Very nice. It feels comforting. Feels good. I feel that this is something that Namjoon is going through right now. And here we have the 9 of Pentacles. Lounging comfortably. What was I saying about comfort? Reaching for an ending to start something, making it even more abundant in your life. Okay, that one just flipped over. We have the Queen of Swords. It came out reversed. I'm going to show you guys the card first, and then I'm going to put it back in. There is something here. This energy with this Queen of Swords. Okay, water break. Hold on. The Queen, emotions, but also ruled by the air. The Queen of Swords is ruled by air signs. It can be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Now, with this card, because it's right below, it's a mirroring aspect I'm hearing because of that 8 of Swords. Not being able to see clearly. This Queen of Swords energy was blocked. Okay? This Queen of Swords energy is the heart being blocked. Maybe there was an influence in Namjoon's life that led him to feel that I need to be more analytical about a certain way of expressing myself, my emotions. Okay? I am feeling that there was a sacrifice made early in his childhood when it came to expressing his thoughts. And in doing so, it could have built this wall with the Magician card, because the Magician can be a performer and putting on this facade, right? So I'm seeing that this is coming to an end, or it has come to an end. I am going to pull some more cards. I'm going to pull 2 more tarot cards, and then I'm going to go with the others. But this is very intense and very beautiful, transformative energy. And let me tell you that this 9 of Pentacles here is beautiful. I do not know about, but with motherly figures and so forth, because this could be a feminine energy, and energy can be anything, but I feel that there is this abundance waiting, even more abundance waiting for Namjoon, because the abundance comes from being his authentic self. That's what I'm hearing. Being forever a student, but walking the path like a fool at times, not because he looks like a fool, but because being in the present moment is what leaves him receptive to everything around him. And he wants to learn about the world around him. He wants to understand himself. He wants to understand others so he can understand himself better. It's a mirroring aspect with everything going on around him, right? That's what I'm picking up. Ooh, intense, intense, intense. Ooh, ooh. Okay, 2 more cards. Oof. The Hangman. I'm going to pull one more so I can put this deck aside. But yes, I understand. The Hangman, I was talking to a friend about the Hangman earlier, because of it being my tarot year card of last year of 2022. Oh, okay, now it's too many. I want one more. One more, please, for this reading. The Knight of Swords, rushing in. Only fools rush in, I just heard. And I can't help falling in love with you. I don't know why that came in. Hangman. So this energy is observing. What was I just saying? Observing from a different perspective. I feel sometimes that Namjoon, from what I'm picking up here, he's looking at the world through the eyes of the Hangman. He sees things differently than everyone else around him. He has reached this pinnacle in his own journey, spiritual journey, whatnot. And it's not a coincidence, in my opinion, that it's right underneath the tower. And again, we have a mirroring aspect. This is upside down, this one, and this one, he's upside down because that's the Hangman. That is very interesting. Let it burn, I keep hearing. Let me look at the card closer. It's very interesting. It's like a meditative stance, like, let me retreat from the world so I can understand myself better. And then when I'm ready, I can rush in. I can rush in to learn and grow and be who I'm meant to be, and be compassionate and understanding to the people around me, even more so, right? This is a beautiful energy, tapping into his energy, his psyche. There is this evolution of the soul that is taking place here, and I can see it with all these cards. The ego, he's had an ego death recently, or is going through another one. I'm feeling it because I see it closing with the Queen of Swords reversed and the Eight of Swords, and going into the Tower. That's the moment of realization. Well, I gotta let this go. Let it burn, let it burn. And there you go with that Hangman card. This is all happening within him. It's like this meditative state. He's letting it go so he can welcome even more new energy and abundance in his life, in his way of expression, in his way of being. Okay, I'm going to pull one of these here. All right, we're going to start pulling the oracle cards. And I will end with a soul truth card and a chakra card. I don't know how long this reading has gone, but yeah. Oh yeah, and I have, hold on, let me get it. Oops. Yeah, my Ryoji button. Let me leave that there. Ryoji wanted to say hi. Okay. Okay. Any Persona 3 fans? All right. Let's see. We're going to pull one card. Any more messages for Namjoon? I knew this card was going to come out. I knew it. Okay, whatever. This card always, like, and I shuffle. This is the Saints and Mystics deck. It's an oracle deck. This is St. Lucy, the fierce strength. Let me tell you something. This card is so beautiful, and I love St. Lucy. I am not a highly religious individual, but I am very spiritual, but I still very much love the story of St. Lucy, Santa Lucia, my namesake. But here we have the patron saint of the blind. What a coincidence that we have here. The eyes, they look like they're empty, but then there's eyes everywhere. And then here in the Eight of Swords, the bird can't see. I don't want to say what kind of bird, because I'm going to probably be wrong, and I don't. It's a bird. But there you go. With St. Lucy, her eyes were yeah. They got her eyes, so she doesn't have her eyes, but it was a sacrifice. She was a martyr. And again, the hangman also is a martyr too. What will you sacrifice to see the world through new eyes? And what I mean by that, it doesn't have to actually be physical eyes that we see through. We see the world with. And that is what I'm picking up for Namjoon. This is intense. With the St. Lucy card, it's about, I am willing to put in the work. I'm hearing, I'm willing to put in the work to understand the people around me, to understand myself, even if that means going into the depths of the ocean to grab that truth, that bit of knowledge that I've been seeking for so long, even though I don't know what that is yet. I see so much, yet I don't. And I don't mean this, obviously, disclaimer, I don't actually mean something's going to happen to his eyes. Disclaimer. I'm just saying metaphorically. I see a lot of eyes symbolism with what he sees and how he perceives the world. And he is willing to sacrifice that vision to understand people better. That's what I see. The fierce strength of heart. Okay. Wow. St. Lucy's Day is, not that no one asked, but I'm going to share it anyway. St. Lucy's Day is December 13th. So maybe that's a relevant date for you, Namjoon. Something might happen. I don't know. December 13th. Santa Lucia. Let's get another. We got intuition with cat. Okay. Yes, again with this, again with the eyes. There's a theme with eyes. And then this is like a mask. Again, okay, oof. I'm thinking of that ego death. Intuitively knowing. Oh, excuse me, that was my I was trying not to make my throat made a weird sound. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Okay. It is wearing a mask so no one can see how deep his thoughts are, how troubled they have been in the past, and that's what he wants to let burn. Whatever troublesome thoughts from his past, from his childhood, whatever limiting beliefs, whatever needs to be cut away, that is what's being torn or being set ablaze in the tower. I can see now with a new set of eyes. And I feel that it has to do with touch. Something feel like, I know it sounds bizarre, but I can see that he is touching and feeling things, and he's picking up on that vibration to understand things better. Like he's expanding his senses, not just his eyes, because in reality, if we only see things at through our eyes, if we only take things at face value, I guess that's the saying, we're missing out on every other little detail. And he seems to be very detail oriented. I'm picking this up. Very detail oriented indeed. So that I feel. Okay. All right. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, what other? I'm going to get one of these. I might just... I talked a lot. I think I'm going to end it with just a couple more cards. I'm going to do a Moonology one next after this one. Okay. The balance, the scales, Libra. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay. What have I been saying? He has been trying to... Okay, I'm picking up with this balance. He just wants to expand and be more compassionate and understanding with the world around him. And this is beautiful because as a person in the public eye, not many people in the public eye, not many people at all, take the time to be compassionate and understanding of the world because they just want to get their fill of whatever that might be. And they ignore that we are part of a community. All of us, we are part of something bigger, grander. If we are not assisting each other's growth in some way, shape, or form in a healthy way, and if it's something that we want to do, not enforcing, then, there's this disconnect. And he wants to connect. He wants to have a balance throughout everything he does to understand the world around him. That is coming in so beautifully and so strongly. Okay, let's get a Moonology card. I'm very happy with the reading so far. I was a little nervous because I'm always nervous when I channel a certain person or energy for the first time. Okay, Moonology. What wants to come through? I'm done. I'm retiring. No. Oh my God. What was I saying in the beginning? I love synchronicities. It's full moon in Aquarius and it says, show the world the real you. I don't make this shit up. Show the world the real you. That's what he wants to do. And that he wants to balance whatever he is still feeling from the past that he might not feel is the best to show face. And that is why there's a mask in that cat card with the intuition. He is still wearing, we all wear masks. Okay. But he still feels like he can't reveal himself entirely because he needs to protect himself. That's what a mask is. It's a form of protection because we want to be socially accepted, and this is in a general sense, we want to be seen as whatever it is that you want to portray. These are our personas. These are our masks. That's funny because the little Ryoji button fell and I'm like, oh, any Persona 3 fans? But yeah, this is so beautiful. The water bearer. It's like the humanitarian. That's beautiful. It is gorgeous. I love this so much for you, Namjoon. Oh my gosh, keep going at it, sir. My goodness. All right, I'm going to get a Soul Truth card. No, I'm going to do that one last. I'm going to get a chakra card. So what chakra might be needing some attention for you, Namjoon? Let's do that. And we're going to roll the Astro Dice for the finale. All right. I'm really, really wanting to make sure it's still recording. Hold on. God bless. Okay. We're recording. I'd be so sad because I really like this reading. All right. You see it? It's the heart chakra. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. What I'm feeling here is that it's not that it's not that the heart chakra is in balance. Oh my gosh. Okay. Number 22 is the Fool. I've talked about this in other readings, but the number 0 is the Fool. We start off with 0 with the first Arcana, and then the first Arcana, number 1 being the Magician, but number 22 is also the Fool. Excuse me. So the heart chakra. It's beautiful, green and bright. It's this energy to replenish the heart. And what was I seeing in the Two of Cups? It's a replenishment. And this is what's happening. He is replenishing his heart, his soul truth with how he loves and how he expresses this love and understanding and compassion to the world. Again, this is a very humanitarian themed reading. This is more about, I want to understand myself so I can help others better. That is the vibe of this reading, and it's really gorgeous. And I'm going to get a soul truth card and then roll the dice. All right, let's get a soul truth card for you, Namjoon. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm debating whether to do a collective reading after this or a Beyond the Veil reading. Yes, I haven't done one of those in a long time. I've actually only done one for those that have subscribed to my channel this long. Because, well, those are very special readings because they are for those that have passed on. For celebrities that have passed on. Okay. Okay, soul truth for Namjoon. Who can I serve today? Wow. Yo, Mr. Humanitarian, okay, I can't with you. Who can I serve today is the message. And in the back it says, in a world lacking soul to... I need a moment. Oh my God, I need a moment with this reading. This reading is beyond... sorry, I didn't mean to. The mic is like, stop poking me. I'm like, I'm having a moment of like, I'm gonna like... Okay. In a world lacking soul-to-soul connections, small and simple acts are what create the biggest and most lasting impact. We shift our pain and experience an avalanche of love when we lose ourselves in the service of others. Who needs you today? And then today's soul action in the bottom says, listen to your heart. Who needs you? Make one soulful connection today and give solely to spread more love, expecting nothing in return. Notice the joy that you feel when you serve others. I'm going to cry. Oh God, that's beautiful. I can't with this reading. I didn't think this is gorgeous. I am so happy with this reading. I feel so blessed right now. It won't even, I know I'm sorry for being extra. It's just a feeling. That's just how I feel right now. It is such a beautiful energy in reading that this is the reason why I love doing this. So it's very humbling, very beautiful. Either way, Namjoon, best advice right now, and my intuitive opinion, of course, because that's what I do intuitively. Serve to those who you feel, you want to do a service to, whether it be yourself, a loved one, a fan, whatever feels right for you. Continue doing you. You're doing great. I don't know you personally, but you're doing great, man. You keep doing your thing and you keep learning about yourself. That's what life is about. We go through these like ups and downs. Like it's so, sometimes we wonder, should like a plethora of things like, man, everything's so heavy and everything feels like it's just never going to get better. But it is. And it feels better when we do a service to someone else just because we want to, and we don't ask for anything in return. We don't seek anything in return. We are like the fool. We just take a leap of faith into something because it is an inspired action and we feel good about it. It fulfills our soul. It fills our heart. Our heart chakra glows when we do share compassion and want to understand one another. And that is what's coming through from Namjoon here. That is beautiful. Let's roll the astro dice as a final message, please. Okay, we're going to do that. Let's go. Okay. We have Pluto, Sagittarius, 5th house. Beautiful. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit about that right now. So this is very transformative energy. A lot of, again, I feel Scorpio, but this is Pluto energy, death and rebirth cycles, and expansion and optimism. In the house of creativity, we have literally the archer pointing to the 5th house. Excuse me for that pop and the microphone. But oop, and I really, I can't, I'm my Hispanic ass is just moving my hands like I can't stop it. I'm too excited. I am Latina. I can't help it. And like that bow and arrow is going, like pointing at that fifth house. Fifth house is ruled by Leo, creativity. It is the house of the creation, of being in the spotlight. And oh my gosh, I need to keep my hands to myself. I'm so sorry. And being able to create in a transformative way for others to still be hopeful and want to expand and explore their own journey. And that is what you're doing, Namjoon. And that is what I see in the dice. And that is the reading. And that was intense. All right, I'm so done here. I really hope that you guys enjoyed that. This was a blast to do. I loved it so freaking much. I hope that you enjoyed it too. Please do like and subscribe for more of these readings. I do all sorts of readings. Like I'm trying to branch out again to pick a cards, but pick a cards are so tedious. I'm not gonna lie to you, fam. And I'm just like, a collective reading, okay, we'll do that. So but I do really enjoy these celebrity tarot healing readings because I like to always spread a healing message and look deeper into one's psyche and what can be pulled out of it. Consent, like with consent, of course, energetic consent. I know it sounds weird, sorry, but I'm just going to say it anyway. And be able to explore that. And maybe there is a message here for you guys to inspire you as well, the listener. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I love this. I can't wait to do it again. Please do look forward to it. And if you want your own personal reading, I do have an Etsy shop. I will be adding new listings soon. It's empressarcana.etsy.com. So check it out if you're interested. Thank you so much, and sending many feel-good vibes your way until the next one. Bye-bye.